everybody, thanks very much for coming. I'm Blanche Cameron and I teach architecture for my sins, that's my background, but I also am director of Reset, a charity set up 4 years ago for the ecological adaptation of the built environment. 2011 is the first year of the UN Decade of Biodiversity. So last year and this year we put together a competition called the Integrated Habitats Design Competition. And the purpose of this is to support all the people who are working in those processes, such as some of the amazing people standing behind me, and also to bring that together with creative designers, people who can really show how we can support nature in the built environment.
The point of the competition is that if you design for nature, maybe you make it more habitable for people.
I'm a nature conservationist and I believe in nature, and I believe nature has lots of services to provide us. And in terms of the urban environment, I'm particularly interested in getting wildlife back into the city.
And we've had this problem for the last 150 years that people have had this feeling that nature and greenery doesn't belong in the city.
Ecosystem services is not an optional extra, it's absolutely essential for civilization to continue. Those are the natural services that we all depend on. I became aware of this competition in Portland, Oregon a few years ago, which is run along similar lines. So in a meeting with Dusty and Blanche, we thought it was about time that kind of competition came to the UK.
There's lots of design competitions in the world, and often those design competitions are framed to support certain professions. The IHDC is based upon biodiversity, but it's trying to get all the professions to look at nature and changing cities on an equal level.
The Victoria Business Improvement District are very proud to be involved with IHDC and this whole event. I think it brings together an integration of all of the various disciplines that we need to consider: sciences, research, industry, innovation. I think that the organisation represents all of those.
One of the big challenges I think we've faced over the last 50 years has been a separation of actions. So engineers do one thing, architects do another thing. So the big challenge I think we face now is how do we bring together those disciplines towards a common purpose. With that common purpose is based on the recognition that a healthy, functioning environment is not only good for us, but essential for our long-term well-being and for future generations' viability, then we need to strike that relationship.
I support the IHDC because it's about integration, it's talking about taking forward green infrastructure and ecosystem services, and it talks about integrating all the different challenges we're facing in the built environment and also integrating the different disciplines.
We need to work together, we need to have integrated working, and the best thing about the competition is actually meeting the people, whether it be the entrants or the people and the judges. But what the judging process has revealed is really the opportunities to learn from all the different disciplines.
We're now moving into a new era where people need to think in a new way, not the old-fashioned industrial revolution way, but a modern way.
And a lot what I'm about and my colleague Gary is about holistic process, about sharing it. It's very, very communal. To transform cities, we need everybody to engage.
We can't just go on designing and building cities the way we have in the past. We've got to design and live in cities that look and feel and work in a completely different way. And I think that this competition is a fantastic way of drawing out the ideas that will enable us to do that.
You're all brilliant, all the judges are fab, some of them aren't here. Anyway, let's have a drink and celebrate the second year. Get your entries in. Thank you very much.